Today we're going to make a sheep halter, and we're going to be using, I'll tilt this up, we're going to use 1/2 inch Kelly green and white hollow braided polypropylene rope. So here are the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need the rope. You're going to need a fid, which is a plastic needle, if you will. It's hollow. You're going to need a tape measure. You're going to need a Sharpie for marking, a little bit of masking tape, a method to cut. I like these utility cutters. They're pretty nice. Some sort of flame. A candle will do just fine. Today I'm going to use this little torch. And your option is, if you wanted to put on a snap on the end of the handle, I recommend one with a swivel to it. And of course it needs to be big enough here on the snap end to go around your 1/2 inch rope. So those are the supplies on this box here. Fid, F-I-D. You can buy them off the internet. They usually come 3 to a pack, and they're different sizes for the different size rope. So that's a fid. Now we're going to cut this rope at 8 foot 4 inches. We're going to mark it 6.5 and 11 inches, and your handle is going to be 4 inches, 3/4 inches. I'm not going to fool with marking yet. Okay, we'll take masking tape. I've got it measured and marked, of course, at 8 foot 4 inches. And we're going to wrap that tape real tightly around that rope. The reason being for that is we're going to cut the rope, and we don't want it to fray on us. And to help us, we're going to, here goes the cutting part, we're going to use that flame to sear these ends so they don't fray. Leave the tape on there, it's not going to matter. It's going to be hidden. Okay, there we go. Done with the torch. This came off the spool. We're going to throw it away. Excuse me. Have to go get the other end. Got a small clamp I'm using as a third hand. We'll clamp it back again. Take our tape measure, Sharpie. I wanted it to do that. Mark it at 6.5 inches and 11 inches. Okay, between those two marks is the nose band. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Done with that. Okay, rope comes off the spool, laying somewhat flat, so take advantage of that. Pay attention to the way this is going on our, Pay attention to the way this is going. I'm going to come back from my mark and go through my rope between the green and white. I'm going to come out on the back side, front to back, and I'm going to come out back there. Keep your little individual strands separated as well. That just makes it neater, and they'll mess you up later. Okay, pull that through there. See the need for the fid? It's going to come in handy again here and real quick on another part of this operation. Okay, there's your first eyelet. Use your fid to size it. Keep it the right size. Now, we're going to go where this rope came through. We're going to go one green and one white again. And we're going to go back through again. All right. I like turning that slope part that cut in towards my rope end. Pull that back through. All right, and we'll take the twist out of that rope so it'll be nice and neat and lay flat and look pretty. Maybe I put twist in it. Didn't want to. Okay, so that's what that's going to look like. And you see where that red mark was? That's where I marked it with that Sharpie. All right, kind of pull and tug on that and get it set. All right, now, so that's that first eyelet. That's going to go on the right-hand side of the sheet. Come back over here. There's your 6.5 inch mark from that tail. Come over there and go through that red and, go through the green and white. Again, come out through the green and white. Turn that fid where it's facing the end of the rope. Pull it through there. There's your next eye. Now, this gets tricky. You're going to go back between the green and white, 2 strands. You're going to go back in there and you're going to come out. You're going to go down the hollow part of that rope. And you're going to bring that fid out down here at the end towards the other eyelet. Now turn that fid, put that tail in there, and there goes that tape getting hid in there, right there. Okay, push it all the way down there, squish that rope together, pull on that eyelet. There you go. There's your noseband for your sheep. Okay. Now we will run that. Put that fid in there, just make it easy. We got it. Okay. Pull that all through. This is your head stall piece. There's your ears. Okay. I'm gonna turn this a little. All right, there's your ears. Now we're gonna run this through your second eyelet. And there's your halter. I always do this wrong. Probably did again. So ears here, up top. Your nose is down here. And this is your nose band. If you buy a bunch of halters that's all the same colors, or you make them and they're all the same colors, you want to distinguish yours from somebody else's, put you a thread. So you thread in here or a piece of yarn, it'll be your color, and you'll be able to distinguish the noseband and your halter all together. All right, we're about done. So we go to this end, the long end that you'd be using for tying. Come about, you can measure it by your hand, 3-4 inches, whatever you like, and you're going to hide that tail. So you put your fid through between the green and white again. Push that fid all the way through. Keep those strands separate on there. Twist that around where you get it in there easy like. Okay, pull. Oh, sorry. If you were going to use a snap, right here is where your snap goes on. Then you push that tail in that fid, pull your fid on through, and there's your snap on the end. And you want a good 4 inches there to hold it. You see how that goes. Okay. I don't like snaps. We're not going to use them. I won't taint you with my opinion on them, but I don't like them. Okay. So there's your end. And it looks kind of knotty and big and all that, but that's your handle on the end. You can squish and mush and mash on it. But there's your handle. There's your halter, sheep halter, green and white, 4H colors. Go 4H. Thank you.